Hello everyone, welcome back to Tantra tutorial. Today I'm going to share a very secret sadhana with which you can actually see the goddess Lakshmi, the goddess of abundance, wealth, and all the kind of worldly happiness that you can ever dream. Um, the sadhana is very simple, very short at the same time, but the preparation for the sadhana may take a lot of time than the actual sadhana is. Tell you about the importance of this sadhana, like how important this worship ritual is of Goddess Lakshmi. When Dev Indra, like the king of Devatas, the king of gods, wanted to set up his kingdom, and he had nothing, like he didn't had that abundance wealth to operate his kingdom, and he wanted to have that wealth, and he went for the help of Lord Brahma. That Lakshmi is chanchal, like it doesn't stay, and I am not having that abundance to manage my own kingdom and to start up it, like to start it up, right? So Lord Brahma, he said, okay, I'll help you, but I'm not capable of helping you myself, so I'll take the help of Lord Vishnu. So he went to Lord Vishnu and asked him for his help in this regard. And then Lord Vishnu said, the I'm going to give you the secret of how you can make that unstable money who never stays with anybody, not just money but abundance, which is the true form of Goddess Lakshmi, to stay with anybody for as long as they live, right? So how is that possible? Is if you get to see the true form of Goddess Lakshmi, how she looks, and her image in your chit, in your subconscious, in your mind, whatsoever you call it, right? And you can have that darshan only at a specific time in a year, right? Okay. So he says, Lord Vishnu said that for 1 second in Singha Lagna of Deepavali night, Goddess Lakshmi spread out in the entire universe. Her image spread out in the entire universe. But there is a way to pick it up. There is a way to see her at that particular second. If somebody actually get in tuned and catch that image of Goddess Lakshmi and see her during that particular 1 second, and then remember her and then always keep her in her heart, in his heart, then that person will always be richest. This person will always get money accumulated very easily. With tiny little efforts, he will get a lot of benefits, and it will stay. It will not, it will not be like you will be not getting that roller coaster rides of wealth and then going down and then attaining wealth again. So Lakshmi will stay, money will stay, and will keep on growing with such a person. Okay, so that's a very secret sadhana. It has to be, as I said, it has to be done on Deepavali night, and it has to be done in the Singha Lagna, but how it is done, okay? So in order to be actually ready for this sadhana, you have to first get the siddhi of Shakti Chakra. I have already mentioned the Shakti Chakra in my YouTube channel under Tantra tutorial, so you just quickly go and watch that video. Once you have achieved that bright yellow light on Shakti Chakra, then you have to do Jyoti Trataka. Okay, Jyoti Trataka is done on the jyoti, or you would say the flame or flick of not flick, the flame of a candle, or maybe diya, right? I would recommend that you use a diya instead of the candle. Why? Because you will have to do the jyoti tratak on the diya, on a diya, on that particular Singha Lagna of Deepavali night. So practice on the same thing. Okay. Okay. So What you have to do, I will tell you quickly about the Jyoti Trataka. So you light up that diya and put it about 4 feet away from your eyes at the eye level in front of you, and then you focus on the light of that particular diya. You can do it on candle, but I would prefer diya. Why? Because you would have to do it on the same, on the sadhana day, on the Deepavali night. So use the same thing, okay? And while you do that, in the very beginning you will see that you see different kind of images of that jyoti. Like you will see 2 or 3 images of that jyoti, same light, same flame, okay? You will see 3 4 images of that. Then it will, with practice, with few days goes by, yeah, that will concentrate and become one, okay? That's actual jyoti. But then you will also notice there will be a lot of aura around that flame, right? uh, but you would not be able to focus on the real flame itself. So for example, the flame is actually that yellow flame, right? But then there is a light surrounding that flame which also give you that brightness. So you, when you look at the flame, you do not only look at the actual flame but the brightness around it as well. With a few more days of practice, that brightness will be all gone and you will be able to see the whole jyoti, the flame itself, without any brightness around, right? When that's happened, then try to start to focus into that particular flame, the core and center of it, and then try to, I'm trying to tell you, try to wish that you want to see Goddess Lakshmi, okay? When that particular stage have been achieved, you are ready for the sadhana, okay? So now for the sadhana day, before the Singha Lagna starts, have a bath and have become ek vastra for men, and females can have two vastra. Like, so for men you have to and one more thing, while you do sadhana, do not have clothes which are stitched. So men can have dhoti, women can have sari, and they can also use another cloth to cover them up, but it should not be stitched. That's very important, okay? So have a bath, then wear such a cloth. Any color would do, but if you want, the best color would be white, okay? So you can use that white color cloth to wear it up. Sometimes people, they want to do the nighttime sadhana and they think, okay, I'll wake up in the evening and that way I will be fresh for the sadhana. No, that's not it is done. For example, if you have to jagran, you do jagran for any worship, you need not have to follow this kind of tactics to play with gods, right? So you are trying to sacrifice your sleep in order to do worship of those gods, right? And that what pleases them. Sacrifice is not necessarily big sacrifices, it could be smaller things, but they get pleased with that. You are going out of your way to achieve them, to please them, to get their blessings, right? So you wake up at the same time that you wake up, but then you try to keep awake until your sadhana is completed, right? And you have to keep chanting this mantra before, about few minutes before the Singh Lagna starts, and you have to continue until after a few minutes when Singh Lagna ends, okay? You need not have to quit the sadhana the moment you see Goddess Lakshmi as well. One more thing, we blink our eyes, right? And during Kratika also, you cannot keep your eyes open even if you have practiced it for 1 year. You cannot keep your eyes open for a longer period of time. And Signagna stretches over maybe a couple of hours or sometimes more, right? I'm not sure exact time, but yes. So for that long period, you cannot keep your eyes open. So there will be time when you will have to blink or you will have to rest your eyes. It is possible that you skip that particular second during that blinks or when you have to rest your eyes. Do not get disheartened. For this, first of all, get the siddhi of the previous mantras that I have shown in this YouTube channel to make sure that you get success in all the sadhanas, right? So you can choose any one of those, Khanta Karna mantra or Renuka Shapri mantra, and also get the blessing of Lord Ganesha, because he is the one who removes all the hurdles from your way, because that's why he is called Vignaharta. So make sure that you do 2 of those before you do this, and as again, as I said, it will reduce the level of hurdles and increase the possibilities of success in your all the sadhanas. So do that first, and it is possible that you may miss that second even if you do the sadhana, and I do not want you to be disheartened. sadhana is not, like, it is a process. It's not like you can expect success in your first attempt. You make mistakes and then you redo it, trying to avoid the same mistakes again. But I am trying to reduce that for you by sharing my experience, what mistakes I did and how I overcome them. I learned by trial and error. I do not want you to go through all that. I want you to follow my experience and reduce the level of you know the chances of failure, and get easier and fast success. So please follow that videos of mine, and please follow my guidelines in order to increase the chances of success in your first attempt as well. But even if you do not, then do not get disheartened. Try again. Okay. Okay, so you have to face the north direction, east, west, north, south. Yeah, sorry about that. I wanted to make sure. So you have to face towards the north direction and place the diya like you would be actually doing for previously to that particular night, for preparation on the Jyoti Tratak, right? For the Jyoti Tratak. So place the diya and put oil in it. And when you put oil in it, you can use mustard oil, right? And I would recommend such a kind of diya, right? With have which in which you can use that cotton wick inside. Why I'm saying so is I worship every day, and if you use other kind of diyas, the flame that will come out of it, which will which it will keep on changing its size and color, and it will be very distracting and disturbing. And also the flame sometimes gives out a lot of black smoke, specifically if you use that mitti like earthen diyas that you use on Deepavali. If you use that, the wick will be, either quickly burned out, or in the beginning it is small flame and then it becomes very big with a lot of fumes coming out of it, and the fumes again will irritate your eyes and will distract you from sadhana. I do not want that to happen, so use such kind of a metal diya, and use cotton wicks like these ones. I would not give you the name. I'm not endorsing the brand. So these are the kind of the wicks that I use, and they always have that perfect right size of flame and would not give out fumes, and it will always remain at the same level. So use that diya, put it in front of you about 4 feet apart from you, and then start Jyoti Trataka on it before the Singh Lagna starts. Okay, and then when the when you start doing that, you have to chant this following mantra. I will also put it on the screen somewhere if you want to read it over there. So the mantra is very simple, and you do not need any rosary to do this sadhana. No rosary is required. You just need to focus, and you try to catch that image of Goddess Lakshmi, because it will happen only for 1 second in this single lagna on Deepavali night. Okay, and I would stress that please do not attempt it without getting success in Shakti Chakra. If you focus, if you do Trataka on a light source without getting a basic Trataka Siddh, you are going to actually damage your eyes. So please do not attempt it without actually going through the Shakti Chakra procedure, and then attaining the Siddhi of it, as mentioned in my previous video on Shakti Chakra Trataka. Then doing some practice on Jyoti Trataka, because if you are not going to reduce that brightness around the Jyoti and would not be able to see the real flame, you won't be able to get success in this sadhana. So and it means that yes, maybe this year you won't be able to do this sadhana, but you can start preparing yourself for next year. Okay, and you can then on do it once every year on the Pavli night, because the more you do it, the more beneficial it will get, right? So the mantra is like this: Shreem Hreem Hreem Shreem Om, 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 Shreem Hreem Hreem Shreem Om. So this is the mantra. You just keep on chanting that while focusing on that flame, and the moment you see the true form of Goddess Lakshmi, oh my God, I can't explain how it felt to me. And once you see that, try to remember it, try to meditate on it for every day so that you do not forget that image. As if you remember that image, then Goddess Lakshmi will take care of all your needs. I'm not saying that leave your karma, stop working, and it will happen to you by itself. It's just that money comes to those who do purusharth, like who actually do work to attain it, right? The only difference is that Goddess Lakshmi will help you to get more money with less efforts. Okay, this is a very big misconception around the globe. Okay, if a devata is happy and they will give you a blessing, then you need not have to do anything. Everything happened by itself. No, the law of karma is even fulfilled and respected by gods. They even cannot go against the universal laws that they make. Okay, so there has to be reason for things to happen, and that reason is that you try to earn your living, but she will make sure that you get most out of it. Okay, with the least effort you get most out of it. So I hope this sadhana will help you, and I know if you do it, it will. And please do give your comments on the link below, on the video below. Please hit like, please share it, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you need any kind of personalized reading, do not hesitate to order a live reading with me from my website tantrapsychic.com. And if you want any spiritual reading, you're welcome. But for other day-to-day life problems also, you can ask for a reading from me. I hope it helps, and if I have missed out something, and if something is confusing or you do not understand anything, please do not shy away and do contact me, do comment in the video and try to ask your queries. I'll try to answer to the best of my knowledge. God bless you all. Namaste.
Om.